Hey everyone, it's Erica. Welcome to Clue 1 of the crochet version of the Shoreline Mystery Shawl. So today we're going to be looking at the feather and fan pattern. You can see my shawl is here. I've strategically pushed the rest of the clues out of the frame. I thought I already did this video, and then I looked back and found that all the videos I took of Clue 1 were just me happily crocheting along and not actually telling you what was going on. So here we are with 2 repeats of the feather and fan, which is better anyway. We don't want to watch me go across the whole row. It takes way too long. Got hundreds of stitches here. So they are 17 stitch repeats. Now in the pattern, you begin with a few rows of single crochet on your smaller hook, which I have done here as well for the swatch, and then you change to your larger hook. And I already worked two rows of the 6. So we're going to be doing this again right now, the actual feather and fan row. So it's just a 2-row repeat that you do 3 times total. So to start the row, whether you're starting it for the first time or the second or the third time, starts the same way. So you're going to start with chain 2 and a double crochet in that same space to work our increases, and then you're going to increase in the next 2 stitches as well. So you're going to do 2 double crochet and 2 double crochet. Now a feather and fan stitch is very simple, but if you mess up the math, you're going to be readjusting on probably all of your rows, and it's not fun, but it's just a balance game here. So there's our increases. So you increase 3 stitches. So now we're going to decrease 3 stitches. Oh, actually 6, because then you're going to balance it out on this side. So you're going to skip this next stitch and then work a double crochet, skip, double crochet. You're going to do that 5 times. So we're skipping here, and I'm going to go double crochet into the space. So kind of leaving a hole. That's what makes the downward. Okay, then we're going to do that again for 2 and 3, 4, 5, and you can see where it's lining up over the previous row. Now you're going to skip 1 more, and then you're going to do the increases again for balance. So you're going to skip this next stitch and then work 2 double crochet 3 times. That's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so now we're halfway through my swatch, because like I said, I did 2 repeats. So here we go. You've got increases with the decreases in the center to give it that wave here. Now, you may not be where you think the repeats are when you actually just look at the shawl, because you probably look at it, think like down and up, but this is where the repeats are. So you've got increase, decrease, increase, and then you're going to do that again. On this, I'm going to do it once more. Obviously on your shawl, you're doing it a few more times than that. So you've got your feather and fan row, and then your return on the opposite side is just single crochet, and you're going to just single crochet into each of these stitches. Don't do anything to these spaces, stitches only. Okay, so now I'm going to work my increases again. So I got 2 double crochet into each stitch 3 times. I believe this is 2. I apparently can't count and talk at the same time. Yep, that's 2. And here's my 3rd one. Okay, now the decrease section. So skip, double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, All right. And add a little bit more yarn here. And then we're going to end those last 3 stitches. You're going to skip and then do, did I miscount? See, this is why I said you have to count everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So then you're going to do double crochet, and final. And then you're going to flip around, just 1 chain, and then you're going to come back this way. So this is it. You're going to have, every time you do a repeat, it's going to become more defined. And then end up having this nice, well, it's already getting there. And this edge is going to kind of straighten out a little bit. But that's it. So it's just a 2-row repeat with really 1 pattern row. Keep count, otherwise you're going to be adjusting on your single crochet row, but you want these to line up with each other. That's it for now. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, I will see you guys for clue 2. Bye.